Morning everybody, Friday the 13th of June, another day in my daily diaries of how I look after my wife with Parkinson's and dementia. Today's a lovely day. I know it's Friday the 13th, but it's gorgeous here. I'm back out in my garden. Hopefully this will be the start of a nice long summer. Yesterday, even though I'd said I was going to get Angie up and get out yesterday, it didn't materialise. No, she just stayed in bed all day, and it gave me another half an hour. So eventually I managed to get her up at 5:30. So she just had her, what I normally give her for her breakfast, a porridge and all the mixed fruit cut up. She had that for her tea, and then just a little snack later on. So, but she wasn't with it, and she's still in bed now. I've just been in checking on her before I come out doing this, and she's rolling, her legs are going. She hasn't been up during the night again, so I've had a fairly peaceful night. Just doing a bit of rolling during the night again, but she's really bad now. Legs are going and making like a humming noise that comes with it. But she's asleep. She's asleep while all this goes on. It's mad. So I got her medication back on track. I didn't bother giving her that CBD oil capsule last night. I didn't think it was needed, to be honest. So I'll do that again today. I'll give another one sort of with a tea, and get her back on that, see what happens. So today I said definitely getting her. I said I'll get her up about 10 to half past, so she can have her breakfast for 11. Then I'll get her washed and dressed, and we're definitely going to get out. It's windy, there's a bit of a wind out here, but it's a lovely day, and then we can get out for a walk along the prom and meet Angie's sister again and her fella, and go for a cappuccino and a toasted tea cake, or a scone, one of the two. Hey, how times change. Remember when it doesn't seem that long ago when I looked forward to a Friday because I'd be out partying and staying out all night, getting drunk, and now I look forward to a cappuccino and a toasted tea cake on the afternoon. It's mad, isn't it? Oh no. Right, so I'm going to make sure today's a good day. I'm going to get out. I'm going to have a nice positive head on me today. I'll make sure Angie does. I'll just get up and get her out. I've got her clothes ready already for what she's going to put on. 1 minute again. The camera's twitching. 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. No, again, it was just legs were really going. Covers had come off. I've got a cotton sheet over her again. But the sheet had come off, so I was just making sure she wasn't going to fall out of bed. I'll try to get out of bed, shall I say, because she can't fall out of bed. I've got a rail up the side of bed, but sometimes she'll get all of it and pull herself up. So no, she wasn't. Just the legs were going. So yeah, again, I'm going to have a positive day, and see what the weekend brings us. I know our lad's coming up over the weekend at some point with his missus, so looking forward to that. It does Angie good as well to see him. So yeah, and I've also made a conscious decision from next week. I'm taking my saxophone back on again. I've not played it for a good few years. Obviously, you can understand why I've not been playing it for the last few years, but I put it down for a few years prior to that. But it's just going to give me some another form of escape. So as of from next week, I'm going to pick that up and start getting back on playing that while I've got a bit of free time. Whenever Angie's at the daycare centre or wherever, get that taken up again and maybe get some more outreach sorted out, so I can just go in the other spare room and just get on that. Obviously I'm going to have to get some bit of practice done again because I'll be rusty, but yeah, I used to just love getting on that and playing it, and you can just chill in your head as you're playing along with it. Yeah, so that'll be good. I'll keep you informed on that. Maybe in a couple of months I'll be back up to scratch again. Yeah. So, oh, 1 minute, camera's going again, 1 second. No, I panic over again, but she'd kick the cover off again and twisted herself around to lay the other side, you know, horizontal instead of lengthways. But she's not going to get out, but she's getting on. I'll go make myself a coffee when I've done this, and maybe think about getting up a bit earlier and just get out. We've just sit her out in here in the garden. She had no fresh air for a couple of days, remember? She didn't get out of bed till yesterday at 5:30, and you know, I didn't even bother getting a dress yesterday, just put clean pyjamas on and left her in a dressing gown. And the day before, she was in while the cleaner was in and the outreach worker was in. So it's 2 days since she's even been out of the house. So a bit of fresh air in the garden here for an hour or so, and then we get out and meet up with Marilyn, like I said, and Ches. So yeah, so a good day's going to be, and get all these plants watered in a bit before the sun comes up. So okay, right, I'm gonna leave this one for today, and I'll do another one tomorrow. So as usual, please follow me, like it, press the like button, share these videos with whoever you think may need just a bit of info as to the life of a carer, not just for Parkinson's but just in general. And then anybody who, you know, might want some info on Parkinson's and how it devastates, you know, families, not just the individual's life. How it affects, you know, the whole family. So, yeah, so please do all that for me, and hopefully we can get as much of this out there and try and get it worldwide if we can, or to certainly as many people as possible. Okay, I'll do another one tomorrow. Okay, right, you take care now. Bye.